The whereabouts of Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, is unknown to Rivers State. He has not spoken to anybody. We have not seen him. We are demanding that Fubara should come on television if he's alive. Because we can observe that Nyesom Wike can go any length. And Mr. President is backing them. They can do anything to this young man. We want Rivers to demand to know his whereabouts and to know what is happening to him. Thank you, sir.
Found peace finally, and then today you come out and you see army people driving around like there's something going on that is wrong. This is not right. This is not right. We are at peace. Let our children, let our families be at peace. Let people go to work at peace. All these army people driving about, this is not right. This is not right. This is not right. Our governor is peaceful. We love him. Leave us in peace. What is all this? Emotion is not in politics, we agree. But we want peace. We want peace. This is too much to us. This is not right. This is not fair. This is not right.
Has been signed into law by the President, Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria. I believe in this document. That is why I'm so lawful. That is why I'm so confident. And that is why, however extreme it is, I am saying it on national TV. I'm not taking any risks. Swearing in a ticket that has not met the constitutional requirements of the Constitution is ending democracy. And I'm repeating it. Whoever does not meet the constitutional requirement must never be sworn in. If you like, I can say it again. I'm Dr. Baba Ahmed. I'm not taking risks with my safety and with my life. But I'm repeating, swear in anybody who does not meet the constitutional requirements of our country. You are engaging in an unconstitutional act. Mr. President, do not hold that inauguration. CJ and your lordship, do not partake in unconstitutionality. I am taking these risks for the sake of my country. Yes, it is extreme and I'm saying it. It was more extreme for Yakubu to issue that certificate. It was reckless. He is putting all our lives in danger. All of us were already at risk. So what is there again in me taking risks again? What have they not done against Nigeria? What have they not abused in Nigeria? Now they'll take the constitution, they are going to swear this man in, and I should be afraid? I will not be. I'm telling you that on the 29th of May 2023, swear in Tinubu as this result is. You have ended democracy, whoever you are.
So guys, the senator from Bayelsa, Senator Dixon, he cried out what transpired about, at the Senate floor today. How Akpabio did not allow the voice of opposition to be heard. Senator Dixon said, Senator Dixon, by the way, was a former governor. That's the next video you're about to watch. He said, the minority should always have their say, while the majority have their way. But today, Akpabio didn't allow the minority to have their say. As a result of that, Senator Dixon walked out. Senator Abaribe and other ones, Aminu Tawa, they walked out. You understand? Please, this video you're about to watch now, before you watch it, let me type at the comment section. What Tinubu cannot do does not exist. Nigeria is not finished. It's completely finished. Please ensure you like and please share this video. Thank you.
Stop your... doesn't stop the motion.
The same Senator Siraki Dixon.
Yes.
I watch you on television.
Mr. President, I have a point of order for which you have recognized me.
Listen to me now.
Yes.
Let's not argue. If we argue, it won't be good for any of us. We are all distinguished people. You are a former governor, I'm a former governor. Let us, please, off the mic, sit down. Please be seated. I watch you on television, and you said no matter what the Senate does, the Senate will never go with you. The Senate will not go with you. I said you said no matter what this Senate does, the Senate will not have your vote on anything the Senate does. That's what you said on television. I don't know, but I'm saying that if you have already made up your mind to go and talk on television when the Senate has not even considered any issue, I want to let you know.
To me, please.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm only saying, please allow me to preside. Allow me to preside.
Make my point for which.
Stand up and make a point.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please, we must have mutual respect for all of our colleagues, okay? And I do have regard for you, particularly as our presiding officer.
I appreciate
and I think that should be reciprocal. Now, the point of order, Mr. President, Henry Siraki Dixon, Bayelsa West. The point of order I rose to address is to draw the attention of the presiding officer and our colleagues to the specific provisions of our rules. Each one of us is guided by two documents: the Constitution of the Federal Republic, upon which we were sworn, and the rules that govern our proceedings. The proclamation has been read to us, and I wanted to draw your attention, Mr. President, respectfully, and the attention of all our colleagues, to the specific provisions of our rules. Order 135. The framers of this are very exhaustive. Once you say state of emergency declaration, there is a procedure.
Can you read 135?
Let me read it. Say, look, 133. When the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, by instrument published in the Gazette of the Government of the Federation, issues a proclamation of a state of emergency in the Federation or of any part thereof, he shall immediately after the publication, A, B, C, D. Now, since you have read it, now let me go to 135. The President shall, in a closed session, brief the Senate on the circumstances of the proclamation of a state of emergency.
Your point of order is upheld.
Thank you. So let's go to the closed session.
Please, he was about to move the motion for a closed session.
Thank you, sir.
In line with our rules. The rule is embedded in the heart of the Senate leader. He was about to move that motion for us to go to closed session.
Yes.
When you raise it, but I'm happy that you are reading your rules. So your point of order is happily upheld. Yes, Leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, very distinguished colleague.
According to Senator Dixie Saraki, today at the sitting of the Senate, the issue of the President proclamation of state of emergency in Rivers State came up for discussion, and as I have stated repeatedly, I raised my objection in the closed session on how the declaration fell short of constitutional prescription based on my view as a Democrat sworn to uphold the Nigeria Constitution. The Senate did not undertake the debate in an open session. However, it was quite robust. I want to thank Senator Aminu Waziri Tambuwal for the strong support of the unconstitutionality of the declaration, especially the aspect that deals with the suspension of the elected officials of the Rivers State government. At the end of the day, majority of the senators supported the proclamation as no room was given for an open debate at plenary. I left the plenary before the Senate President was directed to report the outcome because I didn't want to be present while what I oppose is being reported. I believe Senator Tambuwal, Senator Aberibe, and others quietly left too. I want to make it clear that, as I stated repeatedly, I spoke and voted against the proclamation in our closed session supported by Senator Aminu Tambuwal and a few other senators who were not recognized to speak. They were not recognized to speak. Oh, Jesus. And so I want to thank all the senators who shared the view that I vigorously canvassed. I am, however, aware of the effort made to modify the declaration as a result of the concerns and views we have expressed and canvassed the past few days. Though I acknowledge the effort being made by the leadership and president to moderate the terms of the declaration and to create a mechanism for oversight thoroughly, this does not counter the primary issue of constitutionality. The beauty of democracy is such that the minority will have their say while the majority their way. I would have wished for a more robust and open debate so that all views and opinions can be openly canvassed, as I requested even at the closed session specifically, and thereafter the majority can have their way. But as it is both chambers, both chambers have decided that the ball is now on the court of the other arms of government, especially the judiciary, in the event of any challenge. My attention has been drawn to a viral video showing part of the unfortunate exchange between the Senate President and I before we dissolve to the closed session. As I said on the floor, the Senate President was very unfair to me by trying to censor my freedom of expression and by deliberately misrepresenting the import of what I said in the broadcast yesterday, which was the same thing I said on the floor today. It is my opposition in principle to the declaration of a state of emergency as well as the suspension of elected official. I thank all those who have called to commend my composure under unnecessary and unexpected attempt at intimidation. Everyone, including the Senate President, knows I have long gone beyond that stage in my life. The Senate, as I said, is a meeting of equals, and everyone should be respected, just as we accord respect to the chair. No senator needs the permission of the Senate President to express an opinion in an interview on a topical matter of national interest that is in the public domain. I intend to meet the Senate President to formally express my displeasure to prevent a reoccurrence. I thank my constitution, Nigerians, and all people of goodwill who have called to express solidarity and urge them not to be dismayed at the direction our democracy appeared to have taken. For someone like me who has been in trenches over the years, all these challenges are actually a call to duty, and I therefore implore all people of goodwill to come together and ensure that participatory democracy is promoted in our country. Our thoughts and prayer are with the people of Rivers State. HSD.